What if gravity disappeared for 5 seconds? Imagine waking up to a world where everything is floating in midair. Gravity, the force that keeps our feet on the ground, is something we often take for granted. But what if, for just a few seconds, it suddenly disappeared? The consequences would be catastrophic, and our daily lives would be turned upside down. In the blink of an eye, buildings would crumble, and skyscrapers would topple over like dominoes. The streets would be filled with debris, and the sounds of crashing and crumbling would be deafening. The once sturdy structures would now be nothing more than piles of rubble, leaving people trapped and helpless. The effects wouldn't stop there. Without gravity, our atmosphere would slowly start to drift into space, making it impossible for us to breathe. The air would be sucked out of our lungs, leaving us gasping for air that's no longer there. The very fabric of our existence would be torn apart, and our survival would be in jeopardy. But that's not all. The disappearance of gravity would also have a profound impact on our planet's rotation and orbit. The Earth's axis would shift, causing extreme climate changes and unpredictable weather patterns. The consequences would be felt for generations to come, and our planet would never be the same again. In the midst of all this chaos, humans would be left floating helplessly, unable to control their movements or find a sense of stability. Panic and fear would grip the world, as people struggled to comprehend the magnitude of the disaster unfolding before their eyes. As the seconds ticked by, the world would be plunged into darkness, and the rules of physics as we know them would be rewritten. The laws of gravity, which have governed our universe for billions of years, would be turned upside down, leaving us to face an uncertain future. But what if, after those 5 seconds, gravity suddenly returned? The aftermath would be just as devastating. The sudden reappearance of gravity would cause objects to come crashing back down to the ground, resulting in even more destruction and chaos. As the dust settled, humans would be left to pick up the pieces and try to make sense of the catastrophe that had just occurred. The world would be forever changed, and our understanding of the fundamental forces of nature would be turned on its head. So, what would you do if gravity disappeared for 5 seconds? Share your thoughts in the comments below.